Let's talk a little bit about the Browns' fourth-round pick, Dawand Jones. And I know you wrote an article about it. I love the pick. You can't teach the things that he has, and the areas that you're concerned about. I get it, but you can work with those. Take us through the article you wrote and why you liked the pick of Dawand Jones.
Well, I like the pick in the fourth round. As I mentioned earlier, in rounds 3 through 5, your hit rate for an adequate starter is about 15%. So you can take a flyer on a guy in the fourth round that is not a perfect prospect, but someone who has the capability of being developed into an adequate starter. Again, the chances are pretty low of it happening. Unfortunately, it's really sobering to look at that statistic and realize that the chances are that low. But I think it helps people to understand why sometimes you look at a personnel department and you judge them and grade them very harshly until you hear a stat like that, and it's like, no, that's universal across the NFL. So I think taking him in the fourth round is the perfect place to take him. What they have to figure out is, can he love football, or does he love football as much as he needs to love it to excel at this level? Because you cannot hide at this level. When you're in the pros, you have to put in the work and you have to be dedicated. And if you don't love it, that's going to show up. It's going to show up on the field. So he has to prove that he can do that. But I think when you put him with Bill Callahan, arguably the best offensive line coach in the NFL, and his assistant, Scott Peters, when you put a Dawand Jones with them, they'll see what they can pull out of him. And then he's surrounded by just a great offensive line, a bunch of really, really good guys. Those guys are going to show him the way. You've got Joe Thomas, who will help show him the way. So, all the conditions are right for him to succeed, and now it will be up to him.